Hey guys, Matt here, founder and CEO of AutoGrow.co, as you maybe, hopefully, maybe already know. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about the book Blitzscaling. It's a book I've talked about in other recent videos that I've been reading. It's written by Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn. And it's about exactly what you could probably intuit that it sounds like it's about. It's about blitzscaling. It's about the pursuit of extreme growth for companies that, may be at a variety of points, usually earlier in their journey, who are interested in achieving extreme growth the way that LinkedIn, PayPal, and many other companies, even non-technical companies like Zara, have done. They also give the example of Apple, but Apple was already established at the time, when Steve Jobs came back and introduced. So I don't really buy into that example so much, but the others, absolutely. Facebook, of course, Airbnb, and many, many others, oftentimes having some sort of a network effect. But anyway, I want to talk about the 3 modes of innovation that were listed out in one of the earlier chapters, because I think that defining these 3 modes of innovation can help you to think about different ways to innovate within your own company. We're going to go over each of them, and I'm going to also propose a 3rd mode of innovation that was not in the book. I'm actually surprised that it wasn't, so stay tuned until the end for that. The first mode of innovation, what do we mean by mode of innovation? Well, it's kind of an area of the business or product or service that is new, that is different, that captures attention or helps to sell or capture the market in a way that differentiates the company and or its products and services from others. It is by definition innovative, new, more efficient, better. So that being said, the 3 modes of innovation, the first one is business model innovation. Included in this is probably one of the most relevant kind of subsets, if you want to call it, of model innovation or mode of innovation, and that would be pricing model. So business model innovation includes pricing model innovation. So for example, when Netflix came out with the kind of all-you-can-eat for one flat monthly subscription price business model, pricing model, if you pay $9 a month, I think was the starting price, and we will send you, and later on, watch on demand as many movies as you want, any movie that you want. This is an example of business model innovation. No one else was doing this. The other alternative was you go to a local rental store. Oh God, I remember going to Blockbuster and just these little mom and pop type of store where they, the VHS tapes and DVDs and things like this, video games, and you would rent them, $5 for 2-3 days, whatever. And it was completely disruptive, even though it was just, DVDs by mail. When it came out for Netflix, it was completely disruptive because it was a completely new and different model, and it better aligned with what the market wanted. And then when streaming came out, on-demand video, all you can eat, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. I think it's over 40,000 titles that you have access to, including loads of exclusive original content produced solely for Netflix. That's a very, very valuable and compelling value proposition. That's an example of business model innovation or pricing model in that specific example, if you want to call it that, or think about it in that vein. The next mode of innovation is management innovation. So management innovation deals with the processes of how the business operates to deliver something in a faster, more efficient way than other competitors and other companies have done up until the current time period. So an example of this may be McDonald's in the way that they introduced fast food as a concept, but it wasn't like you sit down, you place your order, you wait, the waiter or waitress brings it over. No, you place an order and it's ready within seconds. The fries are already made, the hamburgers are already made, and they're just kind of warming. And so it's inexpensive, and they do high volume, and the turnaround time from the time that you pay to the time that you actually get your food, it's extremely short, matter of seconds. You can see this fantastic example of management innovation in action if you go watch the movie. Speaking of Netflix and movies, the movie The Founder. Okay, highly recommend it. Great movie. Another example of management innovation that we're actually thinking about right now, and I'm thinking about, does it make sense to even do, is a 24-hour development cycle. So you might talk to a developer or an engineer and you talk about 24-hour development cycles. It might mean something completely different to them versus what I'm about to tell you. What I'm about to tell you is in the context of management innovation. And when I say 24-hour development cycle, I mean that what would normally take, if we actually get it to work, we'll see, what would normally take 3 days would take us, we can get done in 1 day if we do it effectively. Because 24-hour development cycle actually means, in the case of AutoGrow, what we're going to try as we hire more developers is we're going to break the planet. Break the planet sounds so epic. We're going to break the world into like 3 segments in terms of time zones, and we're going to have 1 developer for each time zone based on, whatever project that maybe team of 3 people is working on. And 1 person works on it for 8 hours, ends their shift. They hand it off to the next person who continues the development process, picking up right where that person left off. And then the 3rd person, and then comes back around and a new day has started. But 24 hours of work compressed and done in 1 day's time. That's an example of management innovation. Maybe other companies are doing it already. I don't know, but we've always been a global company, autogrow.co. Give it a try and see if it works. I'll let you know in a future video. So you should subscribe to find out, did we make it work? Did we make it happen? Stay tuned, find out. So the 3rd mode of innovation is technological innovation. This one is pretty straightforward. So for example, what I would call narrow AI is coming out right now. And an example of that would be OpenAI, a company that is funded and co-founded by Elon Musk. And basically they have this version of artificial intelligence that, I heard another entrepreneur the other day describe it as just a very complex algorithm. But basically it's able to understand and process natural human language and give you outputs, so you can have like a conversation with it, and it knows facts, and it's scanned, a significant portion of the internet. So it's able to, pull information and, have like a human-based conversation. But more than that, you can have it can be used to write marketing copy, blog articles, and there are tools that are coming out now that are based on this API, based on this AI technology. So that's an example of technological innovation. The 4th and final that I want to propose that was surprisingly not listed in the book Blitzscaling by Reid Hoffman is design innovation. And a really easy to get example of this is, look at your phone, look at your smartphone today, and notice how there are no keys, there are no buttons to press. It wasn't like that before. Like there were Palm Pilots and there were Blackberries, and the design of the product was to only have half of the front of it actually be a screen. But enter the iPhone and Steve Jobs' famous presentation. Go check it out, Google it if you haven't seen it, or even if you haven't seen it recently. It's a stroke of genius, and he changed the world with that, and by introducing the iPhone. But the design innovation that was there was just a simple, clean device, clean aesthetically, with no buttons, and just get rid of the keyboard completely, all touchscreen. Okay, and some of the technological innovation goes hand in hand with that. Just the whole touchscreen ability to sense when your finger is touching and when it's not, and when it's an accidental touch and things like this. But that's an example of design innovation. And design innovation is can be underestimated, I think, as far as the effect that it can have. So those are the 4 modes of innovation to review. You got business model innovation, which includes pricing model innovation, management innovation, technological innovation, and design innovation. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. They can refer to different features and components, and within your business, you don't have to just choose one per se. You can, most businesses that are successful, and the most successful ones, usually have a mix of all of them going on at once. Or that would be ideal, if not. So that's it for today's video. In terms of the 4 modes of business innovation, I gotta get some sleep, you can tell. So if you got value from this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, because the thumbs up is like caffeine, and I could use a cup of coffee right about now. Working some late hours right now, but it's all good stuff. We're moving in the right direction, and I'm genuinely excited. I hope you are excited wherever you are at this week and having a great week so far. And leave a comment. I would love to hear where you're at and what your biggest challenge is for your business, because it helps inspire me to make more videos like this. I love to interact with you guys. Let me know what you think of this series of videos in general. I love hearing from you. And be sure to subscribe as well. Subscribe and ring the notification bell, and go to our website, autogrow.co, subscribe to our email newsletter. And speaking of going over to autogrow.co and subscribing to our newsletter, which would be an excellent choice because we have some high quality content that we're publishing there on a daily basis. If you go to autogrow.co, check out our homepage. If you're a business owner, you probably have a need for the solution that we provide. So the problem that we help to tackle, and help all businesses that have a need for this help to tackle, which is every business, we enable you to delegate all of your marketing projects and tasks without the typical headaches of hiring. And the way that we do this, it's unique. I guess you would call it a form of design innovation and business model innovation. And yeah, there's definitely some more coming, I think, management innovation and technological innovation, but just the way that we structure it is different. It's not like a marketplace, like you go to some other websites that are like marketplaces for freelancers, and you pay $5 and you're going to get cookie cutter quality. But then, it's never just a graphic. It's never just a little ebook cover that you need. Like, you want to be launching ongoing campaigns. You want to be continuously optimizing in order to grow, in order to scale. You have all this stuff, all this work that's just on your plate, and you want to get it off your plate. And that's what Autogrow allows you to do, because it is like, and here's the innovative part, it's like project management software, but with proven pros already inside, ready to receive work that you want to delegate to them. Okay? In terms of your online creative digital marketing, you get access to a full team right at your fingertips when you log in, and the skill sets that you get. There are 12 currently, and we're going to be adding some more very soon as well. But they include design, some of the most popular, design, development, copywriting. Okay. And when I say design, I mean graphic design and web design. So you want a landing page, you want a logo, you want a custom graphic, we can do it for you. Design, development, copywriting, ads management, app management, strategy, as in, funnel strategy or digital marketing strategy, video motion graphics, voiceover, and more. So it's an amazing value for one flat, predictable price. And you can go check it out. We have a $7 for 7-day trial, or you can book a call with us, get your questions answered one-on-one. We'd love to meet with you over Zoom, face-to-face, so you can make sure that we are real human beings and real people who care about your success, which we do. And it all comes with a 14-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. So from the time you sign up, you get the first 7 days for $7, okay? And then you have an additional 7 days for your peace of mind. Okay, so that's part of how the 14-day guarantee works with the $7 for 7-day trial. So check it out. It's autogrow.co. I think you will love it. And I think every business needs this. So sign up. All right, what do you got to lose? $7. All right, so until next time, keep auto growing, stay focused, get a good sleep. I know I will.